Welcome to our channel. In this video, we will learn about the transformative power of silence, learning how it serves as a guiding light amidst the noise of everyday life. Through the practices of meditation and mindful presence, we unlock the door to inner peace and clarity. Join us as we learn the power of silence and explore its great result for our well-being and spiritual awakening. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights and inspiration on your path to inner peace. In Buddhism, silence holds profound importance. It is not the absence of noise, but a state of inner calm that fosters deep reflection and understanding. In Buddhism, silence is really important. It's not just about no noise, but it's about feeling peaceful inside. When we're silent, we can think deeply and understand things better. Buddhists believe that silence helps us connect with ourselves and with the world around us. It's like finding a quiet place in our hearts where we can see things more clearly. In Buddhist teachings, silence is like a friend that helps us become calm and peaceful. It's not just about shutting out noise. It's about finding a peaceful state of mind where we can think clearly and understand things better. When we're silent, we can listen to our thoughts, feelings, and the world around us. It's like giving ourselves the chance to hear what's really important inside us. Silence is like taking a break from all the noise and chaos of the world. It's a time to slow down, breathe, and just be in the moment. Buddhists believe that in silence, we can find answers to our questions and peace in our hearts. It's like giving ourselves the gift of stillness and calmness amidst the busyness of life. In Buddhism, silence is also seen as a way to connect with our spiritual selves. It's a time to reflect on our actions, thoughts, and intentions, and to find peace within ourselves. When we practice silence, we're not just being quiet. We're opening ourselves up to the wisdom of the universe. It's like listening to the universe speak to us in its own silent language. Silence is about finding inner peace and tranquility. It's like finding a quiet place within ourselves where we can find clarity and understanding. Silence is a powerful tool for transformation. It's like taking a journey inward to discover our true selves and find peace in our hearts. Silence is not something to be afraid of, it's something to embrace. It's like finding a place within ourselves where we can find solace and peace amidst the chaos of life. When we practice silence, we're not shutting ourselves off from the world. We're opening ourselves up to a deeper understanding of life and ourselves. Buddhists believe that silence is a source of strength and wisdom. It's like tapping into a reservoir of inner peace and tranquility that can sustain us through life's challenges. Silence is not just about being quiet, it's about being present. It's like tuning into the frequency of the universe and listening to the wisdom that lies within us. It is a way to find balance and harmony in our lives. It's like finding the still point in the midst of chaos and allowing ourselves to be guided by the wisdom of the universe. When we embrace silence, we're not running away from the world. We're stepping into the fullness of our being. It's like coming home to ourselves and finding peace in our own hearts. Let's understand the power of silence from Buddha teachings. 1. Understanding the power of silence. In Buddhism, silence is not about not speaking, but about cultivating a stillness within. It is a practice of that allows us to listen to our thoughts, emotions, and surroundings with awareness. It's a profound practice that helps us find peace within ourselves. It's like creating a quiet space inside where we can listen to our thoughts, feelings, and the world around us without distraction. When we talk about silence in Buddhism, we're talking about more than just the absence of noise. It's about cultivating a sense of stillness and calmness in our minds and hearts. It's like finding a peaceful oasis in the midst of a noisy world. Silence in Buddhism is a way of tuning in to our inner selves. It's about being present and fully aware of what's happening inside us and around us. It's like giving ourselves the gift of deep listening and understanding. In Buddhism, silence is a powerful tool for self-discovery and self-awareness. It's like turning down the volume on the external world so we can hear the whispers of our own hearts. It's about creating a space where we can connect with our deepest truths and insights. When we practice silence in Buddhism, it's like taking a journey inward. It's about exploring the depths of our own minds and hearts with curiosity and compassion. It's like embarking on an inner adventure to uncover the hidden treasures of our souls. Silence is a practice of mindfulness and presence. It's about being fully engaged in the present moment, without judgment or distraction. Buddhists believe that silence is a source of wisdom and insight. It's like tapping into a wellspring of inner knowing that can guide us on our spiritual journey. It's about trusting in the wisdom of our own hearts and intuition. Silence in Buddhism is a way of cultivating inner peace and contentment. It's like creating a sacred space within where we can find peace. It's about learning to be comfortable with ourselves, just as we are. Buddhists see silence as a path to liberation and enlightenment. It's like stepping onto a spiritual journey that leads us to the deepest truths of existence. It's about awakening to the infinite possibilities that lie within us. When we practice silence, it's like opening ourselves up to the mysteries of the universe. It's about surrendering to the flow of life and trusting in the wisdom of the cosmos. It's like aligning ourselves with the rhythm of creation and finding harmony in the silence. 2. Silence as a source of wisdom. Buddha. In moments of silence, he discovered profound truths about the nature of existence and the path to enlightenment. In Buddhism, silence was like a friend to Buddha. He often sought refuge in its embrace, finding comfort and wisdom in its quiet depths. When he closed his eyes and embraced the stillness, he discovered truths that illuminated the path to enlightenment. Buddha's retreats into silence were like journeys into the heart of existence itself. In those moments of quiet contemplation, he delved deep into the mysteries of life and found answers that eluded others. It was in the silence that he uncovered the fundamental truths of existence, the impermanence of all things, the interconnectedness of life, and the nature of suffering. For Buddha, silence was not just the absence of noise, but a profound state of being. It was a space where he could quiet the chatter of his mind and listen to the whispers of his soul. In that sacred stillness, he found solace from the turmoil of the world and clarity amidst confusion. In the silence, Buddha encountered the essence of reality itself. He saw how everything in the universe was in a constant state of flux, how nothing remained the same from one moment to the next. It was in the impermanence of all things that he found the key to liberation. Through his practice of silence, Buddha teaches us how every being was linked to one another, how the actions of one connected throughout the cosmos. In that interconnectedness, he found compassion, the recognition that the suffering of one was the suffering of all. But perhaps most importantly, in the silence, Buddha discovered the path to enlightenment. He realized that true wisdom could not be found in the external world, but only by turning inward. It was in the depths of his own being that he found the ultimate truth, the realization of his own Buddha nature, the innate potential for awakening that lay within him and within all beings. For Buddha, silence was not an escape from the world, but a doorway to deeper understanding. It was a practice of profound significance, a sacred space where he could commune with the divine. And through his example, he showed us that in the quiet of our own hearts, we too can find the answers we seek and the peace we long for. In the teachings of Buddhism, silence remains a powerful tool for spiritual growth and enlightenment. And it is through the practice of silence that we can come to know ourselves more deeply and awaken to the truth that has been within us all along. 3. The power of listening. Silence enables us to become attentive listeners, both to ourselves and to others. By quieting the chatter of our minds, we create space to truly hear the words and sentiments of those around us, fostering empathy and understanding. In the teachings of Buddhism, the practice of silence goes beyond verbal communication. It extends into the realm of active listening. As we embrace silence, we cultivate the art of being attentive listeners, not just to the words spoken by others, but also to the unspoken messages conveyed through body language, tone, and the energy that surrounds us. Active listening requires us to be fully present in the moment, setting aside our own judgments and preconceptions. By doing so, we create a space where others can express themselves truly, knowing that they are truly heard and understood. This makes a sense of connection and mutual respect in our relationships. When we engage in mindful listening, we not only understand the words spoken but also aware the emotions and intentions behind them. This awareness allows us to respond with empathy, offering support and understanding where needed. The practice of silence, in this context, becomes a powerful tool for building harmonious connections with those around us. In our own lives, moments of intentional silence can serve as opportunities for self-reflection, helping us navigate the complexities of our inner landscape. Silence acts as a gateway to our inner selves, allowing us to explore our minds and connect with our inner wisdom. By quieting the chatter of our thoughts, we create an environment for self-awareness and self-discovery. The practice of silence, therefore, includes a dual purpose: the development of active listening skills for relationships and the exploration of inner silence for realizing ourselves. 4. Silence as a form of communication. In Buddhism, silence is considered a powerful form of communication. It speaks volumes without saying a single word, spread peace, compassion, and presence. In Buddhism, silence is regarded as a potent form of communication. The teachings of Buddha emphasize the transformative nature of silence. It goes beyond the limitations of language, reaching the depths of human understanding and connection. In moments of silence, we discover a language communicating directly with the essence of our being. Silence in Buddhism is the cultivation of inner calm. It is not merely about external chatter, but involves creating a serene space within, free from the unnecessary noise of the mind. This inner calm becomes a powerful medium through which we communicate with ourselves and others. Buddha himself was known to retreat into silence, finding solace and profound insights in its embrace. His silence were not a withdrawal from the world, but a deep dive into the inner realms of consciousness. In these moments, he uncovered truths about existence, suffering, and the path to enlightenment. Silence in the Buddhist context is an active and intentional practice. It is about being fully present in the moment, allowing the mind to settle, and embracing the richness of the present experience. Through this intentional silence, practitioners cultivate a deep connection with their own inner wisdom. By quieting the mind and ego-driven thoughts, individuals can truly hear the unspoken words, feelings, and needs of others. Active listening involves not only hearing words but understanding the emotions and intentions behind them. This empathetic listening fosters a profound sense of connection and compassion, enriching the quality of human interactions. Silence is also a gateway to self-awareness. In the stillness of silence, individuals gain insights into the workings of their minds, uncovering beliefs. This self-awareness becomes a foundation for personal growth, leading to greater clarity, emotional intelligence, and resilience. Silence in Buddhism is not about avoidance. It is a changing and transformative force. It is a conscious choice to step away from the noise of the world, allowing the practitioner to aware of the existence. In this awareness, individuals find a source of strength, resilience, and profound interconnectedness. The power of silence in Buddhism lies in its ability to go beyond talking and communicate directly with the soul. It is a language of the heart that resonates with the universal truths of existence. 5. Silence in meditation. Meditation is one of the important Buddhist practice, and silence plays a main role in this discipline. Through silent meditation, practitioners learn to quiet the mind, cultivate mindfulness, and deepen their connection to the present moment. Meditation is a fundamental aspect of Buddhist practice, and silence is key to its effectiveness. When we meditate in silence, we create a space for inner reflection and self-discovery. Let's explore how meditation and silence close connected to each other in Buddhism. Firstly, meditation is about finding stillness within ourselves. It's a way to calm the mind and let go of thoughts that often clutter our consciousness. By sitting in silence, we allow ourselves to observe our thoughts without getting caught up in them. This observation helps us develop a sense of detachment from our thoughts and emotions, leading to greater clarity and insight. In Buddhist meditation, silence is not just about quiet on the outside, it's about inner peace. It's about creating a sense of peace and tranquility within ourselves, regardless of the noise and distractions around us. This inner silence allows us to turn our attention inward and connect with our true nature. One of the most common forms of Buddhist meditation is mindfulness meditation. In mindfulness meditation, we focus our attention on the present moment, observing our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. Silence is crucial in this practice because it allows us to fully immerse ourselves in the present moment, free from distractions and external stimuli. Through mindfulness meditation, we learn to aware and accept of whatever arises in our minds and bodies. We become more aware of our breath, the sensations in our bodies, and the changing thoughts and emotions. This awareness enables us to respond to life's challenges with greater clarity and balance. Silent meditation also allows us to tap into our inner wisdom. As we sit in silence, we create space for insights and revelations to arise naturally. By embracing silence, we open ourselves up to the wisdom that lies beyond the surface of our conscious minds. In addition to mindfulness meditation, Buddhist practice also includes other forms of silent meditation, such as loving-kindness meditation and compassion meditation. These practices involve cultivating positive qualities like love, compassion, and empathy towards ourselves and others. Through silent reflection and visualization, we develop a sense of interconnectedness with all beings and cultivate a heart that is open and compassionate. Silent meditation is not always easy. It requires discipline, patience, and commitment. There are times when our minds wander, our bodies ache, and our emotions surface. Yet, it is through these challenges that we learn and grow. Each moment of silence is an opportunity to deepen our practice and strengthen our connection to ourselves and the world around us. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, finding moments of silence can be challenging. However, it is precisely during these times of noise and distraction that the practice of silent meditation becomes most valuable. By carving out time each day to sit in silence, we nourish our minds, bodies, and spirits, replenishing our energy and finding peace amidst the chaos. Ultimately, silent meditation is a journey of self-discovery and self-transformation. It is a journey that leads us back to ourselves, to the essence of who we are beyond the roles we play in the world. In the silence, we find our true selves and our greatest source of strength and wisdom. Observing silence thoughtfully. Silence allows us to explore the depths of our inner being, break up the mysteries of our thoughts, emotions, and desires. In the stillness, we discover profound truths about ourselves and the world around us. When we enter into thoughtful silence, we step away from the noise and distractions of the external world. We create a space for observation, allowing our minds to settle and our thoughts to become clear. In this stillness, we can hear the whispers of our inner voice, guiding us towards deeper insights and understanding. Silence is not about suppressing our thoughts or forcing ourselves into a state of emptiness. Instead, it's about embracing the richness of our inner landscape and exploring it with curiosity and openness. As we sit in silence, we become observers of our thoughts, watching them come and go like clouds passing through the sky. Through silence, we gain a deeper understanding of our own minds and hearts. We become aware of the patterns that shape our thoughts and behaviors. We find the root causes of our fears, anxieties, and desires, which is the sources of our suffering. We also connect with the world around us in a more profound way. We recognize our interconnectedness with all beings, feeling the pulse of life that flows through every living creature. We develop a sense of empathy and compassion, understanding that we are all bound together in this world. Silence is a powerful tool for cultivating mindfulness and presence. It helps us become more aware to the present moment, fully engaging with whatever is arising within us and around us. We learn to appreciate the beauty of simple moments, finding joy in the ordinary and the mundane. Through silence, we also come to appreciate the value of patience and perseverance. There are no quick fixes or easy answers in inner exploration. It takes time and effort to find the complexities of our inner selves, yet the rewards of silence are immeasurable. We find refuge from the chaos of the world, resting in the stillness of our own being. 7. Silence in nature. Nature holds a profound sense of silence, inviting us to pause, reflect, and connect with the beauty and wonder of the natural world. In the tranquil embrace of nature, we find solace and inspiration, reminding us of the inherent wisdom of silence. In the tranquil embrace of nature, we are invited to pause, reflect, and communicate with the essence of existence itself. Buddhism teaches us to find solace and inspiration in the gentle whispers of nature's silence. It reminds us that amidst the chaos of the modern world, there exists a sanctuary where the soul finds refuge and become more alive. In the rustling of leaves, the sound of streams, and the rustling of grass, we hear the silent noise of the earth that speaks volumes without uttering a single word. The wisdom of silence affects every aspect of nature, from the beautiful mountains to the delicate petals of a flower. In the stillness of a mountain peak, we find strength and resilience. In the delicate dance of a flower, we witness the beauty of impermanence, reminding us of the fleeting nature of existence. Buddhism teaches us to listen deeply to the silent language of nature. In doing so, we discover a profound sense of interconnectedness with all living beings, a sense of unity that goes beyond the boundaries of time and space. In the silent embrace of nature, we find communion with the divine, with respect for the mystery of life itself. The beauty of nature lies not only in its beauty, but also in its simplicity. In the quiet moments spent beneath a starlit sky or the gentle caress of a summer breeze, we find solace and inspiration in the simplicity of being. Buddhism teaches us to embrace the simplicity of nature, to find joy in the small moments of grace that punctuate our lives. Buddhism invites us to immerse ourselves in the stillness of nature, to find refuge from the chaos of the world. In the quiet forest, the mountains, and the gentle sound of the waves, we find a place for the soul, a place where we can rest, reflect, and rejuvenate. Buddhism reminds us that true happiness and fulfillment can be found in the simple act of being, of fully inhabiting the present moment and appreciating the beauty that surrounds us.